This interview is being brought to you by BabyFightGear.com. Baby Fight Gear is dedicated to providing a single source for children's mixed martial arts. Inspired clothing, the softer side of tough sports. Our clothing is available in sizes newborn to toddler. Late night MMA radio rolls on. Let's bring in Roger. How's it going, man?
Good, man. Thanks for having me.
A lot of crazy things going on in the UFC nowadays, and you're kind of a part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. About a month ago, we had an interview scheduled, and I had to cancel it last minute because we were having some technical issues. Then I find out that your fight with Matt Hamill was off. You got replaced by the janitor, and then now you're back in against Matt Hamill. Just talk about the whole crazy experience.
Yeah, it's been quite a wild ride. I was actually 2 days from when they called me. I was 2 days from heading home to figure out what I'm going to do next. So when I got the call, I was pretty happy.
So you kept training after the fight was pulled on you?
Yeah, well, I stayed. Everybody else was still getting ready for the fight, so I took advantage of get some good training in, and just in case something did come up. You never know. And sure enough, it worked out.
Yeah, for sure. Now let's just go back a little bit in time. And about 10 months ago, you were in Bellator fighting against a brawler, John Hawk. Just talk about that fight. Would you consider that your biggest fight of your career?
No, it was definitely the riskiest. I mean, I had a lot to lose there if something happened, but that's who they made us fight for, kind of to get in the tournament kind of thing, and that's where that was.
What all went down with the contract issues with Bellator? Obviously, it's resolved now, but that was why you were pulled originally from the fight?
Originally, I got pulled from the tournament because I had a bad EKG reading.
Okay.
And so what I have was what they call athlete's heart. All athletes train really hard to have this. Just an extra layer of muscle around your heart. Well, mine had progressed a little bit, so they just wanted to get an echocardiogram to make sure it wasn't it hasn't gotten out of control or anything like that. So before waiting to get it, they sent me my walking papers, and that was that.
Okay, and then with the Matt Hamill fight, why were you pulled out of the fight? I had read that it was over a contract issue. Yeah,
well, first there was injury, which I was never injured. I don't know how that rumor ever started. It was, Bellator has a clause in their contract where they have the right to match my next offer.
Oh, I see, and then they chose not to match it, and that's why you're getting the fight now.
Yeah.
Awesome deal, man. Well, that worked out quite well for you then, right?
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's fight week here. Just talk to me about Matt Hamill's skill set.
Really good wrestler. Stand-up's okay. He's got a good chin. That's pretty much him.
You're coming into this fight against a UFC veteran. Certainly no cream puff. What will your keys to victory be in this fight?
I want to keep it on the feet and try to get a knockout, for the fans on their feet. So, I hope he doesn't try to turn it into like a humping match and
right.
Push me in the cage all night,
Right.
Not what anyone wants to see.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, just talk about some of the guys that have helped prepare you for this fight and who you'll have in your corner.
I'll have Coach Greg, Coach Wink, and Coach Izzy. And training with Bones and Tom Noak and Cub and all the guys there. The gym was packed.
Just talk about your debuting for the UFC in Canada. Just being part of the main card. This is pretty cool, man. Octagon debut.
Yeah, I don't care where I am on the card. I'm just glad to be on the card, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Looking ahead here, man, weigh-ins are coming up. How much weight will you have to drop by Friday?
Not much. I've been keeping my diet pretty good, so it'll probably be about 10 pounds by the time I get to Friday.
Can we get a prediction here on John Jones versus Vitor Belfort? How do you think it'll finish?
Bones will probably knock him out.
Let's move on here. Octagon jitters. A lot of fighters are always talking about guys that make their debuts in the UFC facing octagon jitters. Do you think octagon jitters are a real thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, every fighter gets the pre-fight jitters, but I mean, it's just how you handle it. I mean, I've been sort of been through it a little bit before. I mean, my hometown, I'm always the main event, so I'm always, you know, I got my friends and family there. I have a little added pressure there. I got nothing to lose in this fight, so I'm not too worried about it.
We hit up Facebook asking fans if they had any questions for you, and here's one from Brandon Sampson. He asked this question: ask Roger what it's like to go from fighting in our hometown of Halifax in tiny local shows to fighting in Bellator and now in the UFC. He actually used to train with Team Titans here in Halifax.
Oh, yeah? It's, you know, that's every fighter's dream is to get to the big show. So, you know, I'm more than happy with where I am right now. I mean, things couldn't be better.
Okay, last question for you, man. Give me a prediction on your fight. How will it finish?
I'm going with first round KO.
Nice. Any sponsors you'd like to throw out there, man, or promote your Twitter or Facebook?
Yeah, my Twitter is just at Roger Hollett, and then my sponsors, Wilson Titanium, Build 360, SwearNet, CVO. Thank Jackson's MMA, Titans MMA, and all my fans out there.
Good stuff, Roger. Thanks for giving us the time.
All right, thank you.
Yep, see ya.